Hello, this is the first of 3 journal videos that I'm making about what I've learned in leadership at Williamsburg Intermediate this year. The first 2 journals are going to be more about what I've learned, and the third one is going to be about some of my experiences and how I've applied what I've learned to those experiences. So I'm going to start off by talking about some of the books we've read in leadership this semester. One of the first books we read was called The Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass. This book really taught a lot about slavery and how horrible that was for our country, the United States, and it just gave me some awareness. The next book we read for leadership was called Sign of the Beaver by Elizabeth George Spear, and this one really taught me a lot about surviving in the wilderness, and what kind of leadership skills you have to have, as well as relationships with friends and how leadership applies to that. One of the most important lessons I've learned is that you can become friends with anyone as long as you're willing to change. So that was what I learned from Sign of the Beaver. The third book we read was called A Door in the Wall, and it took place in medieval times. It was about a kid who his legs didn't work, so he had to use crutches, but he learned a lot and he kept growing and getting stronger and was eventually able to stop a siege on the city. So it really taught me that whoever you are, you can always make a difference. And then the last book that we're reading right now is called My Everest Story Within Reach. It's by Mark Fetzer, and it's about how he goes on this journey of mountain climbing and how he ends up getting to climb Everest. So it's really interesting, and it teaches how to make goals and how to work hard at those goals so that you can accomplish what you want to. So those 4 books have taught me a lot of life lessons in leadership that I've been able to apply to life. In leadership this semester, we've also gone through a lot of different things, and my leadership coach, Mr. Earl, has taught me a lot as well in our classes. Some of the things we did were twice a week we did writing assignments, and this has really taught me about writing and how to properly construct a paragraph and add dress-ups and sentence openers and all these different writing skills that I've learned. It's really important to learn how to write so that you can go out in the world and properly tell other people through writing some of the ideas that you have. One other assignment that we've been doing is a weekly schedule, and this is really important, and it has really helped me a ton doing a weekly schedule. I don't know what I would do without my weekly schedule. This has helped me to get so much more done than I was last year. Just making a weekly plan on the first day of the week or before the week, it helps you so much to accomplish so much. So I'd encourage anyone, if they're feeling stressed or having too much to do, to make a weekly schedule if they're not already at the first of the week, and it really helps to get a lot more done. And my leadership coach, Mr. Earl, has taught us about some tips of making weekly schedules and some writing tips, and he has just been awesome, teaching me a lot about leadership skills. So those are some of the assignments we did in leadership. We did weekly schedules and writing assignments, which have really helped me in my life, and we also read those books, which have been very inspiring.